We are two countries, the UK and Spain, who are open economies and who believe in the value of free trade, not just in terms of opening up opportunities for our firms to trade and to create the growth that will bring jobs to our people, but also in the value of free trade as a means of increasing the competitiveness of our economies and our ability to compete in the global race of the 21st century with the likes of China, India and Brazil. And I think we both believe that in trying to forge this new trade deal with the United States, we want a deal that is genuinely ambitious. The more ambitious the deal, the greater the benefits for the European economy, the Spanish economy, the British economy, and the more jobs that we will create. 800,000 Britons who live here in Spain for all a part of the year, 14 million Britons who come and spend their holidays here each year. It's about 1% of Spanish GDP. More and more Spaniards going to the UK, I think figures up 42% last year, and more going to work in the UK, to learn in the UK, more Spaniards here in Spain learning English. It's an extraordinary people-to-people relationship. We have a great relationship in terms of security cooperation between our two countries. You saw it in something like Operación Captura, the Crime Stoppers campaign, in which was targeted at British fugitives from British justice, who we believe to be here in Spain. We identified 13 such fugitives back in mid-November. We caught the first one within hours of launching that campaign, thanks to a tip-off from a member of the general public in Alicante. We've already caught 4 of those fugitives since then. It's a great example of the practical cooperation between our two countries. Economic and commercial ties between our countries, extraordinarily strong. I think over the last few years there's been about £40 billion of investment by Spanish companies in the British economy, in infrastructure, particularly in energy and in our airports. Our renewable sector is... This is a time of opportunity for both countries. This year, 2014, Britain should have the fastest growing economy in the G7. Spain obviously hoping to continue its path out of recession, start creating the jobs that the country so sorely needs. It's a time of opportunity for importers and exporters in both countries, and for investors, both here in Spain and in the UK, to benefit from the upturns in the two economies. I'm very keen that we underpin the success of our firms, whether they be exporting or investing, in real practical cooperation between our two countries, between our two governments, to forge the sort of underpinnings of growth, to create a genuine European single market in services, in telecoms, in energy, which at the moment doesn't really exist, to make the most of online trade. Far too few transactions currently across the European Union online are actually cross-border. Enormous opportunities to be had there, and enormous opportunities for Spain and the United Kingdom, the two great advocates of free trade within Europe, to work together to forge a genuinely ambitious free trade deal between the United States and Europe, but also to forge other trade deals between Europe and the other great economic players in the world like Japan, so that we can create the opportunities for Spanish and British companies to grow, create the jobs, sustainable jobs of the future in high-tech manufacturing and services that will enable both our countries to succeed in the global race of the 21st century.